We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. And Jay, these guys are ready to battle.
Ed, when you look down on the court, you see their eyes, that burning passion to play this game. Intensity is going to be off the charts. This is why you play the game. Let's go check it out.
There's nothing like the pressure, the tension, the feeling before the tip. Cousins. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. It's the Clippers with the possession now. For three, and he knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
LeBron with it up top. They're down three. To Cousins. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
Old school equals high percentage.
Strong finish for Paul George.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
And finishes strong.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
James into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Leonard. Goes to the right side. George. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play.
Team shops, including the fan favorite throwback jerseys. Get one for yourself before they're all gone.
Time for some new personnel into the game.
Angeles Lakers, number 9, Rajon Rondo.
Across the timeline comes James. 10-2 the score. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Shot no good. You know Beverly can appreciate good defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
The assist from number 23, LeBron James.
Leonard to George. Nothing going here on that drive. DeMarcus Cousins tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
It's LA Clippers ball. To Paul George. LeBron James sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First one goes down. hits the first, misses the second. Kawhi Leonard in a matchup with Boogie. Deep right corner. Nothing going here on that drive. The shot by George won't go down.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
To Beverly. Stuffs it down with authority.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Just not going down. George. To Beverly. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Patrick Beverly plays with so much confidence. Zero hesitation, knocks it down.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
LA Clippers with the basketball. And a throwdown. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
The drive, right to the basket. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Missed the foul shot. To Williams. And the finish at the rim. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter.
Visit our team website for the latest news, videos, interviews, and features. You can get all that and more, including the opportunity to attend a post-game press conference. Visit the website for your chance to win.
James. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers, so it stays with the LA Lakers. That's no good. And the rebound brought down by Harrell. To Williams. Terrific vision. The monster stuff. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Davis, his first effort, off the mark. The pass taken away by the Lakers. To Danny Green. Nice pass to get things going.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Williams to George. 4-3. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Lou Williams, 2 for 2. That's what you want. We're through one at Staples Center with the Clippers on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Beverly into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Leonard and McGee there for the rebound. To Caldwell Pope. Oh, nice step through to get to the basket.
It was gorgeous. I love the way he shows you the ball, then cradles it and lays the ball in as smooth as butter.
To Beverly. LeBron James pins it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James. George buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
And the finish, slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
LeBron James wants it, missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Big finish at the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Beverly.
To number 0, Kyle Kuzma. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Patrick Beverly is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 76% from the line. Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second free throw. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers, so it stays with the LA Lakers. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
LeBron James trying to cash in on the three-point play. He struggled so far. Missed it at the line. To Paul George. Williams. And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. To Caldwell Pope. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. 3 for 3 in this first half.
Probably option 3 right there in the court, but every player is a threat. No excuse for that easy bucket.
Leonard. Curling inside. It's good.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
LeBron into the front court, trailing by 10. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
LeBron into the front court, trailing by 11. Nothing going here on that drive. James to Kyle Kuzma. Lou Williams sends it away. It's James.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
2 minutes remaining in the second.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
And 2 for AD.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
George misfires. It's no good. To James. LeBron James. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%. Timeout called here by the Clippers, as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Leonard. He was all over it. To Davis. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Nice pass. Stuffs it down with authority.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Leonard. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Has a look. A shot no good there for Kuzma.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Lets it fly from long range, gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Leonard. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Oh, emphatic slam.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a Prob City.
Strong finish for Paul George.
Number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
The quarter comes to an end. It's been all Clippers so far. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Beverly shot no good.
When I hear these excuses after games, when coaches are at podium saying, it's hard for us to find our energy back, we couldn't find our aggression back, I wonder whose fault that is, Coach.
Chance for LeBron James. Knocks it down from mid-range.
All right, you got the first bucket of the second half. Now get a stop, because honestly, that's where your troubles were in the first.
No good. That's great defense.
His scoring is definitely cooled off, but you have to give the defense some credit. They're denying him the ball and really making him work once he catches it.
It's Kuzma with the 2.
I don't know if a body on him would have prevented that bucket, but it at least would have let him know that you were there.
To George. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open. Takes advantage. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Kyle Kuzma has got 2 shots coming. A career 70% free throw shooter. First try, no good. Missed the second one as well. To Leonard. Rises for the slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To Danny Green. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Paul George. Here's a chance from long range, and Paul George good on the quick release there.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive.